What is up, YouTube? This is Undead Gamer, and I am here to report that Lost Planet 3 is going to ruin the Lost Planet franchise. Okay, now, when the cinematic trailer first came out for Lost Planet 3, I was pretty hyped. I mean, it focused on a character, like a single character, so I thought there would be, maybe some character development in it. And, it had really good visuals, had some new Acre types, had a really awesome mech suit, and it just looked awesome, and I couldn't wait. And then the gameplay trailer came out, and I realized that this is going to ruin Lost Planet 3. Right, and let me start off by saying that I am a big fan of the Lost Planets franchise. Not a lot of people like it. Lost Planet 1 was a pretty good game. It did have flaws, some major flaws, but overall it was good. Lost Planet 2 came out, and Lost Planet 2 was amazing. It improved on nearly every aspect. Yes, it still had some minor flaws, but judging the game on a whole, it was a really decent game, and definitely worth the money. But apparently it did not sell well enough for Capcom. So now we get Gears of War Lost Planet Edition, and you know I'm right. Look at the gameplay. Look at the latest gameplay from like Gamescom. It's got the guy is spectating who's like I don't know, like the executive producer at the studio or whatever, and he's like, oh yeah, this will be a great opportunity to show off our new cover system. I'm like, cover system? It's Lost Planet. There is no cover system. There's so much that they are going to screw up. Okay, first of all, and I can point this out real quickly, when you try to copy off of something like Call of Duty or Halo or Gears of War or whatever is a really high, a really good and really profitable franchise, and you try to make your own knockoff version, you fail. Alright? You do not succeed. Okay, there's like a 1 in a millionth chance that you'll make a decent game. Alright? It's like taking... It feels to me that they are taking and making their own stupid Lost Planet version of Gears of War and saying, well, this is going to be, awesome, this is going to be Gears of War, because everybody likes Gears of War, right? It's like taking Quantum Theory and saying, yeah, this is Gears of War. Well, it may play like Gears of War, but it's not Gears of War. Okay? And, it just annoys me when, of all companies, Capcom, I mean, I can't really say I'm surprised at this, but I'm nonetheless disappointed. This is just ridiculous. Taking a franchise that I like and that I know other people like and just butchering it like this is unacceptable. There's no co-op, at least none that we know of so far, and judging by the fact that they have a main character, I doubt there'll be any as far as campaign-wise, which there should be because that was the best part of Lost Planet 2, was the co-op campaign at any point during the campaign. So that's not going to be there. And maybe they'll make a semi-decent third-person shooter, but even if the shooting, even if the Gears of War stuff is good, it's still not going to be Lost Planet, because Lost Planet is not a third-person cover-based shooter. It's not. It's a unique third-person shooter. Okay? It's not like Gears of War, it's not like Call of Duty, so stop trying to make it like that. It doesn't matter. If you don't like it, then fine. Alright? The Capcom is taking those franchises that people like and they're trying to make them into Call of Duty or Halo or whatever so they'll sell more. And that's ridiculous. Capcom is never going to touch Call of Duty or Halo or Gears of War, any of those franchises, when they keep pulling stunts like this. It's unacceptable and it's ridiculous. Right? And the worst part is that there's really nothing we can do about it. I mean, unless we say no, unless nobody buys this game, and I'm sure not a lot of people are, because anybody who is a true Lost Planet fan has been turned away at this point, because I know I have. I was ready to pre-order and get like the limited edition and all that stuff, and then the gameplay trailer comes out and I'm like, are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. We should not have to put up with this. I mean, I don't really understand what motivates Capcom to ruin these franchises that people like. Because there is feedback. Capcom knows that people like these series, but because everybody doesn't like it, then apparently it's not good enough, and that's ridiculous. I just do not like what Capcom is doing with this. I hate this. You know, I'm just so irked with them. And they've been pulling all of these stunts lately. They've been, you know, like with the Street Fighter and like the, oh my gosh, Mega Man, you know, all these different things, and it's ridiculous. I really am disappointed where Capcom has been going. I mean, they're an awesome. They make great games. All right, Resident Evil, awesome. Lost Planet, awesome. You know, they make these really awesome games, but then they go and they pull business. They pull these business practices that are crap, and you expect us to, you know, be paying money for you. You know, be throwing out our wallets and being like, hey, yeah, we want to see more of this. That's what you do when you buy these games. When you buy Resident Evil 6 and when you buy um, Street Fighter Cross Tekken and whatever other games they have coming out, when you buy those games, you are giving in and making it okay for them to do this. And this needs to stop. So what do we do? Do we boycott these games? Which would work, I would assume, but you know, what if you like Resident Evil and you want to play Resident Evil 6, or you like Street Fighter and Tekken? What do you do then? Do you wait until they're pre-owned and buy them then? But then that has its own problems with kind of self-contradicting the whole fact of nobody buying them in the first place. So, you know, what do we do to fix this? Can we fix this? Or is this something we're just going to have to live with? I believe that we need to stand up and say no to this. To show Capcom that we will not take this. Because I, for one, am not going to stand for this. I'm not going to buy Lost Planet 3. Granted, I may buy it pre-owned, but I guarantee you I will not buy it new. I'm not going to ask for anybody to get it for me for Christmas or anything, because I don't want to support Capcom with this. I love their games. But when they pull stuff like this, it does not make me want to support them at all. It's ridiculous. So, you know, tell me what you guys want to know. What do you think about all this? Is this something that we can fix? Is there an alternative solution to just not buying their products? You know, let me know, and you know, let other people know, because this really does need to stop. So, you know, rate, comment, and I'll see you next time.